Well, hello folks. We're shut in here at the Sequoias in this pandemic, and most of us are just desperate for entertainment. So I thought, here's my chance. My producer Rayanne and I, we have two objectives here today. One of them is to address the pandemic, and well, my other objective at least is to try to modernize and bring up to date some of the lyrics of the wonderful old lyricists on Broadway shows that I've always loved, Cole Porter, Irving Berlin, etc. And today I thought I would like to take Rodgers and Hammerstein and try to make Mr. Hammerstein's lyrics a little more, you might say, relevant to us today. And first I'm going to take Oklahoma. You remember that it was the title song from their first show, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Well, I'm going to do a new year 2020 version of that. Now, let's see here. I'm looking for F. Oh, Corona, that's the bug, came sweeping round the world. COVID-19 came, its other name, and it's into chaos we've been hurled. Oh, Corona day and night, I need to wash my hands. Stay away 6 feet from folks I meet. Social distance, that's my social plans. We know that we must keep apart. Wash our hands, hapless hands, heavy heart. So when we shout, yuck, Corona, get thee out. We're only shouting, get thee away from here, COVID. Oh, Corona, C-O-R-O-N-A, we say, oh, Corona, away. Now, I can imagine that you found this presentation emotionally draining, but after all, that's the nature of the material, and that's the nature of live theater. This is live theater you're seeing, and the power of my performance. So I thought for my second and final song, again, Rodgers and Hammerstein, but it would be something a little lighter. Do you remember there was of course, the Broadway show, and then the movie of The King and I with Yul Brynner and Deborah Carr. And there's this wonderful scene where she has on this big hoop skirt gown, and the two of them are dancing and singing. Now, although she was not singing, she was dubbed by Marnie Nixon, who was a singer who dubbed a lot of the Hollywood stars who couldn't sing. And but I will be singing today. You would prefer that I had been dubbed, but no, it'll actually be me. And the song that they did was, shall we dance on a bright cloud of music, shall we fly, shall we dance? So again, this is my updated version for us. For you musicologists, this will be in the key of D, but of course I'm sure you would have recognized that anyway. We've all been introduced, we know each other well, but since the virus started, I just want to run and hide. Yet many men and girls are washing now their hands. It made me think we might be similarly occupied. Shall we wash our hands? Wash them well. Use your muscle. Don't just pat. pat, pat, pat. Scrub your hands, scrub, scrub, scrub. Shall we then dry them off? And that is that? No, no, no. Sense demands. We must not sit around and have a chat. We must not be together 6 foot distance from each other. Then more scrub, scrub like crazed firebrands. On the clear understanding that this kind of thing must happen, rub your hands, scrub your hands, wash your hands, don't touch your face. Thank you very much for listening, and I also want to thank my producer, Rayanne Berry, without whom I could not make these presentations.